Just has it? Did it do that thing? Good, good.
Yeah.
Fabulous. And I'm just going to drop everyone onto mute, because that way if you sneeze, I did that was it last week when I did that and then I muted myself? Did that the other day. Fabulous. So our first part of this evening, we're going to do a sequence of breathing techniques. We'll start as we normally start with 3 deep breaths, and then we're going to just go into a period of time with our natural breathing. And all you need to do with this is relax and just focus on the breathing, whatever pattern we're moving into. And it might be that during that time you have thoughts or your mind drifts off somewhere, and that's okay. The moment you notice that happening, just go, oh, I've drifted, and bring your attention back to your breathing. With meditation, we kind of sometimes when it's taught, it sets up this conflict between, oh, I'm having thoughts and I should be focusing here. And the more you kind of get into that conflict, the more difficult it becomes, because it becomes a struggle. Whereas actually all you need to do is go, oh yeah, my mind drifted. Now I'll go back to me breathing again. A little bit like it, I think, in a conversation, having a conversation, something disrupts you and you go, oh, and then you go, oh, sorry about that. And you carry on with the conversation. And it's like that with your breathing, rather than making it an issue. If you can't, you lose focus a bit or your mind drifts for a bit, just the moment you realize you've drifted, just come back to what you're meant to be doing. That's it. Doesn't have to be a thing. So we're going to start with, like I say, 3 deep breaths, and then we'll go into just following our general breath. And I'll talk us through this, guide us through this a little bit, but I want there to be a certain amount of silence involved in today's processes as well. After that, we're going to go into slow, deep breathing, which is just as it sounds, just slowing your breathing down, breathing all the way in as deeply as you can, so your belly is expanding. I always find it easy if you imagine breathing into the very tips of your toes, to take that nice deep breath in. And there's no rush with that breath. I'll start us off on that, but then find your own pace with it. So that'll be slow, deep breathing all the way into the tips of your toes. Holding it for a moment and just slowly allowing that to breathe out. That's the second breath technique. And again, just focusing on that breath, following the breath on each of these. And again, if the mind drifts, just come back to that process. And then we'll go into some box breathing. So we'll be breathing in for 4, holding it for 4, breathing out for 4, holding it for 4, and going round in that cycle. And again, I'll start us off at a pace with that, but once it gets going, find your own pace, find your own rhythm with that. So let's begin. Let's take 3 wonderful deep breaths in together. Breathing in. Hold it. Just let that go. As you begin to relax. Second deep breath in. Hold it. And then as you release it, just breathe out the worries and cares of the day. And a third deep breath in. Hold it. And just gently release that and breathe out. And just return to your natural breath. That gentle rise and fall, your own natural rhythm and tide. And there really is nothing to do. Just put your awareness and your attention on the sense of that breath entering into the body. And on that breath leaving the body. And just let yourself know you are going to relax. You are going to meditate. You may have thoughts, but they'll slowly stop disturbing you. And you may be aware of sounds. They won't distract you. They just help you go deeper and deeper as you just focus now in silence for a while on that gentle rise and fall of your breath. During this first part, if you feel any tensions, any discomfort, just acknowledge it. Tell yourself, I let that go. And just relax. And I wonder just how deep you can go into this meditation today. Through each breath, through each phase, through each session and part of. That's right. And now make that gentle transition to slow, deep breathing. Gently breathing in. And then deeply breathing out. Deeply breathing in. And then breathing back out again. Just as deep and slow as you can. And as gentle as you can. Part of the aim with this breathing technique is to get to the point when your breathing in and breathing out is so gentle, so subtle, yet so deep, that you stop being aware of the fact that you're even breathing. Gentle, slow, and deep. That's right. And if your attention drifts, just bring it back to your breathing. Just a little while longer. And just slowly get ready to make that transition to box breathing. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and continue on with this rhythm at your pace, finding that pace now that allows you to go deeply within, into meditation, into that stillness and peace. Continue on and breathe on as though all things are possible. And I don't know how you can go deeper than ever before into meditation, and maybe you do not consciously. There is a part of you that knows how to go into that stillness, that inner focus, that beautiful place of meditation. As you return now just to your natural breath, and just imagine how that wonderful, deep, deep state of meditation might feel. And know that you can go there today. Because you've already started by breathing. And I want you to become aware of that place within you that feels the deepest peace. And I don't know where that is for you. But as you begin to become aware of that now, you can step closer and closer to that place. And I want you to become aware that you're standing in front of a garden gate. It's a walled garden. You cannot see inside yet. I wonder what kind of gate that has. Be there now. See the things you see. Hear the things you hear. Know and feel everything that allows you to be aware of that gate now. And pushing against that gate, it opens up to a beautiful walled garden. Flowers and roses give way to plots of vegetables and ground-based fruit. At the far side, an orchard, apples and damsons, pears. There's a path that leads through the center of it all, with little off paths shooting off in different directions to get to the different flower beds and the different places. All is calm here. All is peaceful, all is still. And as your sight follows to the end of the path in front of you against the wall, you notice a splendid vine climbing up the side of the wall, its branches reaching out like arms along the wall. And you walk up. You walk up to that wonderful vine. See its leaves, its fruits. So vibrant, full of life. You place your hands against the main stem of the vine. As you gently push, your hands melt and dissolve into the vine. And you find that the arms follow, and the shoulders, till you feel that you can step inside that vine. Just get a feel for that. Becoming aware of the roots reaching deeply down into the earth, drawing up water and nutrients. Get a feel of the main stem of that vine as it draws those nutrients and waters up through it, at the same time bringing in that sunlight through the tips of the leaves and that energy down into its roots. Spend a while feeling that flow of life and energy. Be aware of the flow of life and energy within your life, within you. And allow your awareness to reach out along the branches of that vine to the very tips of the leaves, being aware of that energy from the sun being drawn within. And I want you to become aware of the vine's desire and will to grow, to reach and produce the best fruits, to be the best vine, the best version of itself it can be. And I wonder where you feel that within you. And as you become aware of that sense of wanting to grow, wanting to reach beyond and to become more, you become aware of the vine spreading out further and reaching over and up to the top of the wall. As your awareness grows with it, that desire to grow and become more grows within you. To the ends of those branches of that vine reach out beyond the wall. Producing amazing fruit. And I wonder what amazing fruit you can produce in your life as that desire to grow and grow beyond gets stronger and stronger. And then bring your awareness back down into yourself as you slowly step back out of that vine. A foot, a leg, the other foot, the body, the arms, and finally the hands. And you just close your eyes in that garden by that vine. Take a moment to integrate all that you have gained. As you continue to integrate that, become aware of a shift. As you gently open your eyes, you find yourself on a mountain top. can see the horizon, all directions, the canopy of the sky arcing above you, and the deep valleys and fields and earth rolling out beneath you. The light here is beautiful and pure. A light that casts out the shadows from all darkness. A light that illuminates and brings wisdom and insight. A light that can illuminate truth. You take a slow, deep breath in, drawing that light into you, to your very center, your heart. And as you breathe out, you send it out into the world, to family and friends. So that light may bless their lives. You take another deep breath in, breathing that light again into your center. And then breathing it out, sending it out to touch the lives of anyone who's crossed you, anyone who's upset you, to bless their lives unconditionally, to help heal and accept and forgive. You take a third beautiful deep breath in, breathing that light into your center. As you breathe out, you allow that light to radiate out from you around the world, touching the lives of every stranger, bringing light and casting away shadows. And you feel and become aware of that flow of light through you and out into the world. You become aware of how peaceful it is there on the mountaintop. And begin to feel the echo of that peace within you. As you take another deep breath in and breathe that peace into the very center of your being. Breathing out, send it out to loved ones, friends, and family, that their lives may be touched with a deep peace. Breathing in again. You breathe that peace deep within you and send it out to the lives of those who may have crossed you or upset you, allowing that peace to touch their lives, to let go and forgive. And you take a third deep breath in, breathing that peace deep within you. As you release it, sending it out across the world, to all people, to all creatures, to all beings, that their lives may be touched by peace. And on that mountaintop, you become aware of that perfect balance, that perfect relationship between earth and sky, the unconditional love of the sun that keeps giving, the love of the moon that illuminates the night, and that deep relationship of all things. Taking a slow, deep breath in, you breathe love into the very depth of your being. As you breathe it out, you send that love out to friends and family, to those that you know. Taking another deep breath in. Breathe that love into the center of your being, and you breathe it out to those who in the past may have upset you or hurt you, or just sending them that love unconditionally. Taking a third deep breath in. Take that love deep within you, and as you breathe out, that love flows out from you from that mountaintop to touch the lives of all people, all creatures, all beings around the world, filling the whole world with love, peace, and light. And taking a final deep breath in. As you breathe out, you send that peace, love, and light deep into the heart of your own being to touch the very essence of your soul. And take a moment to feel and be aware and sense on all levels that blessing of love and light and peace within your life. That's right. And allow that sense of love, peace, and light to spin and flow within you. And I don't know whether you'll choose to bring that peace, love, and light out into your daily life and the world now. Whether you'll choose to bring that peace, love, and light back out into the world and into your life as you return from this meditation. Maybe it'll be when you open your eyes at the end of this meditation that you choose to bring that peace, love, and light out into your life and into the world. But whenever it is that you choose to bring that peace, love, and light out into the world and into your life, it all starts with becoming aware of your gentle, natural rhythm, your natural breath. And a sense of that breath calling you back to everyday consciousness, everyday awareness, and only in the time that you need to take to integrate all that you've gained and to bring that love, that light, and that peace back with you. Can you slowly return in your own time, your own pace, back to this time, this place, to the room you find yourself in, just in the time you need to take. And when you're fully back, you can stretch, fidget, be here, be now, feeling good. That peace, love, and light carried within you. When you're fully back, you can unmute your microphones just to let me know.